How are you today? Good. Alright, so today we're going to be doing massage and Reiki and working with your thought processes. I'm going to be taking you on a bit of a mind maze meditation. So you'll have to wait to see where we're going to go with that mind maze, and this will help to sort through what's really important now, right now, and this will help you when you're in your dream world to sort out what you need to focus on, to bring into the fore. And that is what we're doing today, with the help of some beautiful grapeseed blended with geranium oil. So I'm really looking forward to this beautiful treatment. So here we go. If you are ready, we'll get on with it. So here is your bed, all ready for you. You just like to get yourself comfortable. Calm. Relax. And breathe. It's beautiful. Where we have sunshine blowing straight through the trees, and the wind is chasing around everywhere, underneath everything, through everything, taking the heat, chasing it around, moving the heat, helping you to breathe. In and out, in and out. And I have geranium oil and grapeseed oil. And just helping you get used to your space with me, and letting you smell the geranium oil blend. And I'm moving this over you, helping you to relax even more. So just imagine you're by a big open river, and the water is flowing very fast. So fast you want to follow the flow of it, and you decide that you've got some good time for yourself, and in your mind you're following the trail of the river that's flowing very fast. You're sure there must be a waterfall ahead, and on the way you don't anticipate the obstacles in your path. So as you're walking through, you come across the knots in your back, the tightness at the top of your back, and then you think, oh, okay, my massage therapist is just moving these away from me. I'm aware of the branches in my way, and the leaves that fall down and make a beautiful dappled shape in the light. Not so much the knots in my back. And I'm aware of the sunshine just shining through, creating all the beautiful shapes. On my arms, and I'm thinking about the water and the sparkles on it and the sounds of it bubbling along beside me, and you're thinking, my back feels amazing. You can feel the pressure of my hands moving up your spine. Pushing all of the tightness and the pressure away. And you're walking, or in your mind you're walking, so it doesn't really feel like walking. I want you to feel like you're just going and you're in control of where you're going. And this is a relaxing place to be. This is somewhere that you can take yourself and escape from. You can hide away. So in these branches, it's like an opening, like a door, and you walk through it freely. And you walk through, it's like a tunnel of sort of bushes and branches in the way, but you want to pull them apart. So you're pulling them apart with your hands. Pulling them and pulling them. You want to see what's through, you want to peer through, like you're opening curtains, but there are lots and lots, many different kinds of layers of branches, of leaves, twigs, all sorts of hanging shrubbery. And when you actually get through and you manage to almost fall through or climb through all of these kinds of growing madly plants because of all this beautiful heat, you have a overgrown sort of a clearing area with a fallen down tree trunk with very rough bark, and you feel this bark and you can peel it off with your fingers and you hear the sound of the bark peeling, and you listen, you hear the cuckoo in the background and the woodpecker up in the tree to the right. You're listening, really listening, and you hear the river faster now, and you hear the wooden oars of a rowing boat, the very wooden sound of the oars splashing in the water. And the geranium oil is really filling your energy now and really relaxing you, making you feel quite drowsy, quite sedate, quite mellow and spaced out. Very aware of your dream world now. And you're sitting on this fallen tree. Any sense of having to chase anything or having to anticipate something starts to disappear completely. And you're just aware of the feeling on your back as my fingers move in circles over all of the whole area of your back, and my arms are sweeping up your back and across, and across, and over your shoulders and down, and over your shoulders and down, and over your shoulders and down. Just like the ocean waves, over your shoulders and down, just like the ocean waves. So you're sitting here, and you're aware of tall grasses around your legs. And this is a circle in the middle of nowhere. Like a room, if you like, all to yourself. And I'm just lifting now little sparks of overexcitement and little sparks of overstimulation that agitate you and prevent you from truly resting and moving these sparks of overstimulation. I'm feeling them in my hands like static electricity. I'm releasing this static electricity into the atmosphere with a healing green light and the Reiki. To use this useful static electricity and overstimulation and excitement for better purposes, to let you rest and let your mind calm without this overstimulation. And now I'm just calming the surface, the physical layer of your auric field, working through it as if it is an extra surface of your skin. The physical layer of your energy. Now it is smooth. Now I am onto your back again and your shoulders, putting some good stretches through. And I'm going to put my hands right in the middle of your spine and do a nice stretch. 1, 2, 3, and release. A nice stretch. 1, 2, 3, and release. Moving my hands right the way down to the ilium. Your ilium crests and back up again, all the way your shoulders and over your shoulders like a waterfall. Like a waterfall. Beautiful. So in your mind now, you're just really feeling the intensity of this space, and it feels a little bit too much right now. You want to leave. You go to turn back where this doorway of shrubbery is, and it's closed off, and you realize the only way to go is to move forwards. So you're parting more shrubbery, and you can still hear the river somewhere, and you don't want to fall in. You don't want to put your foot in the water. And you're looking down, and there is water with big reeds growing up through, and ducks sort of swimming between. So you're stepping back, and you're going to turn left and find your way through this sort of tunnel passageway of shrubbery. Your back feels really nice now. Really nice. Just moving my arms over your back and your shoulders. Now I'm going to stop, and I'm putting the golden loving light of Reiki straight into your solar plexus now. And I'm going to allow the peace of this to fill you. Fill your daydream with that, a breath. Breathe in now, please, really deeply, with the geranium oil and the breath of the Reiki filling your heart. And I'm releasing this to you now. As a big Reiki golden ball of light for the angels to carry to you, and for you to receive it whenever they think it's ready for you. But if you're watching me now, if you're having this massage with me now, it's there for you right now. This is now, this golden Reiki light is now moving over your back and being absorbed through all of the energy centers of your body. So I'm focusing on your solar plexus as a start. Wonderful. Moving up to your heart chakra. Wonderful. And these two chakras together are just pouring the golden Reiki light from one into the other, moving in synchronicity, working together, these two energy centers. The golden light is flowing in a figure of 8 through one into the other, into the energy centers, working together now. And the warmth from this Reiki is very, very strong. It's not like the warmth from the sun. It's a vibrating warmth, a very, very, very fast pulsating vibration, not like the warmth from the sun or any heating you can imagine. And this feels like it's pushing through your skin. And if you're breathing it in now, you will feel it as some kind of, a bit like a different kind of breath that is very, very soothing. One that helps you to be calm. One that recognizes you for you as you are. Your unique you. And the Reiki will do for you what you need it to do, and will do for someone else what they need it to do. And that is all. With every breath that you take now, you're breathing in the golden light and the vibrations of the Reiki into your breath. Into the oxygen, into the air that you inhale. You're breathing the Reiki mixed in with all of this, the good stuff. Let's find that waterfall. So you're getting quite tired of pushing through trees and branches. And you're starting to understand how the trees feel with your hands and how the shapes are, not so much with your eyes. You're starting to feel how they are and how they seem to work inwards, almost like they're trying to block your way. And you feel that if you could climb up, you might be able to see the way out. You're starting to feel a little bit worried. So there's a lovely large tree ahead of you, one that you can see possibly you might be able to climb it. So you're feeling with your hands. This tree has rough bark, but it's a smoother kind of bark, and it has notches in the trunk of the tree. And you're pulling yourself, and you're using your legs and your feet, and you're pushing and pulling yourself up. And there's a lovely long thick branch that you can pull your weight up and swing your legs up into the tree. And you're looking over everything else now, and you can see below that the river is not far from you at all, and you can start to hear that actually there is a waterfall there, and you can see the white tops of this waterfall, and you can breathe the fresher air and the wind that chases around your cheeks and your hair and that blows down the back of your neck and over your back. Breathe a breath in now. I'm going to push on your back. way down your back. Beautiful. And you're up high, very, very high, over the world, it feels like. And you can look and you can see over the flat plains of the fields, stretching in front of you. And you imagine in your mind that you can just fly over these plains. You could get there. You could reach the farmhouse in the distance. You could get there and knock on the door. You imagine what it would be like if you went into the farmyard and saw the sheep and the chickens. Maybe they sell eggs. Maybe they don't. Maybe you could get some water there. You imagine if they had a fireplace there, an open fireplace, and a lovely farm kitchen. You imagine the farmyard with the pigs. And the beautiful rose garden at the back, climbing the walls. Runner beans growing up tall, interlocked bean poles. And you bring yourself back further across the fields. You're looking over to the left. You're following your eyes and your ears. You're following the left side. You can hear traffic in the distance. You can hear a motorway in the distance to the left. You can see the dark shades of green as the valley might dip, even though the fields are very flat. There's an indentation of depth there where there are bushes. And you want to go to see the waterfall as you have now pinpointed the position of it. So you're climbing down the tree and you have to hold on and stretch your arms up, stretch your back. As you drop down, you're stretching and your back feels good. And you take a deep breath as you fall down to the floor and you bounce and bend your knees with a deep breath in and out. So you're taking your mind to this waterfall now. And when you do that, magical things happen. So the passageway of trees is actually very thin now because your mind says it is, and you're able to walk along a very interesting, dry, muddy, cracked path that makes you think of ancient times. Very cracked and worn. You're able to touch soft grasses to your left and your right, and you're walking towards the sound of this rushing water, and you're desperate to put your legs in this water and desperate to put your hands and splash your face. And your mind is amazing when you take yourself there. You have to go down a small slope And you can sit as you are carefully feeling your way with your hands down the slope and your feet, so that you are almost sideways going down the slope so that you don't fall. And I am kneading your back. You are breathing and breathing and breathing. All that electromagnetic tension that you had at the beginning is now releasing in a big, like pulsating vibrations off into your aura very strongly now. Breathe with me now. I can really get those overexcited, overstimulated feelings off you now. Breathe it away, breathe it away, breathe it away. And when you get to that water, I want you to put your feet in there and chill down. Breathe it away, breathe it away. Please work with me, and we're going to do a little breathe that away. Well done. Did very well there. Did a fantastic release of all that overstimulation there. Sending that Reiki, working with the Reiki, working with your energy, with your breath, letting all of your overstimulation ride with you, help you in a better way, so it's not all accumulated in your mind in a bundle of to-do lists. All right, I'm working in a circle over your solar plexus, going into the energy of you and then into the physical of you, into your physical energy center, the solar plexus, and working with the energy above it and the physical you, and then spreading all of this throughout you in a big release. Breathe with me now, and you've reached the side of this river, and you're now putting your feet into the water, allowing all of this staticky feeling into the water, with a cooling sensation that you would never believe. And you can drop your shoulders now, really drop them as you're lying on this table, but in your mind you're at the water's edge. Dropping your shoulders, letting your hips very, 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 very loose, your toes be loose, and your head just hang down and flop and flop and flop, and your fingers also flop and flop. Well done. You're doing excellent work today, working with me like this to allow me to use the Reiki and the massage and the visualization. You've done excellent work. Keep that position and that feeling of flop, just flop, like a sedated feeling in your mind and your body, and it's all right. It's all going to be all right. You're doing excellent work, and whatever is calling you now, just allow it to be there. If it's the right thing, let the right thing out of all of those thoughts, those things that have now been cleared through your mind, let the right thing come through and shine at you. not in a painful way, just in maybe a muffled way, but let yourself start to hear it. Let yourself begin to hear it. Now, push everything else away, keep it back, and allow yourself to hear the thing that you must hear now. Even if it's a little whisper in the water at your feet, something is telling you now something very helpful that is uniquely very important to you. And you're so beautiful today. You're so beautiful today. Your skin is absolutely glowing today. You're absolutely glowing. Now you can move forwards. Not into the water, into yourself. And you're watching the waterfall, watching the white waves, the white water, the white water as it falls. Stunning, stunning. And you're feeling quite tired now. And I'm going to let you sleep. I'm just going to let you sleep. I'm going to put my hand on your head now. And just put my hand over your forehead. And I'm going to let you sleep. And sleep. And sleep. On this beautiful summer's day, with the winds in the background and the trees and the clock ticking, you can sleep. And breathe. And sleep. And breathe. And sleep. And breathe. Sleep. And breathe into yourself. Sleep. Breathe into yourself. Breathe. As far as you can. As far as you can. And breathe. And sleep. Now I'm closing down your energy centers, completing your Reiki, letting your Reiki sit with you, be absorbed by you completely, letting it all be absorbed by you completely.